The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Shout out to everybody using the hashtag TTRD. That stands for Talk the Real Deal with AT2, of course. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I was all like, where everybody at? Like, that's why it took me forever to go live, because I was all like, I still see it say 0. But I know I went live a whole bunch of times, and sometimes when you go live multiple times, it don't send notifications. I hate it. I almost want to start a Discord, but then I don't want to start a Discord because I don't want all that drama. But I'm going to find a way where I can communicate with y'all and be like, hey, we're going live. Come on over. What's up, Tiffany? Thank you for being here. What's up, Winnie? What's up, Miss Bugs? I love seeing my members. What's up, Amina? Thank you for being here. Yes, you caught a live, baby. You caught a live. Thank you for being here. What's up, Mrs. Bennett? Thank you for being here as well, too. Sexy 60 up in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, LB? Thank you for being here. I was on the other live, but totally minutes behind somehow. Yeah, LB, I thought you were behind too. That's why I didn't put up your comments. I was like, I think LB is behind in the comments, so I just ignored it. But I wasn't doing that on purpose. But I noticed, I was like, yeah, I think you're behind. And thank you, Miss Bugs, for greeting everybody. I love when y'all interact with each other. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and change my background. And just like these pastor, preachers, prophets, brothers is scamming everybody out here, I will be giving you a blessing for a Cash App. You know, we blessing everybody here. If they can charge 5,000, I can charge 5,000 for a blessing. Did you? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I thought a prayer was free. Don't you, when you going through something heavy, don't y'all always go like, oh, can you please pray for me? I never thought like, oh, I had to pay for a prayer. Like, what makes your prayer better than the next person where you feel like you can charge? You know what I mean? But I don't want to get on the whole pastor, preacher, all that. I'm all done with that. We're going to talk about Tasha K and this alleged extortion. Also, we're going to talk about Cardi B disrespecting her fans. At the end of the day, it was total disrespect. I know people are going to say Cardi B was just frustrated because of this and that. The way she went off on them people, don't get me wrong, it was entertaining. But I have to, call out a little hypocrisy with these fan bases. Especially, I don't know, it's something about like the female rap. I don't know what's up with that fan base, but it's just toxic in general. I don't care who comes for me, who drags me, but like the female rap, it's toxic. And again, I ain't trying to be sexist or anything like that, but you don't see, if anything, when it comes to like Drake, people usually talk about how he's sensitive and shit like that and all that stuff. And Drake just never minds it. He just does what he does. He might put it in a song, but other than that, you don't see Drake going off on somebody or we'll talk about it later. But let's go ahead and get into this whole thing with Kevin Hart and Tasha K, right? So it was announced a few days ago, this was when I was still in Dallas, that Tasha K was being sued by Kevin Hart. Now, as you guys know, she had that interview with Kevin Hart's former assistant. Her name is Meisha Shakes. And there was a clip in the preview about, are you worried about breaking the NDA? And she was all like, no, there's loopholes and stuff like that. So technically, these are the words of the former assistant. These aren't Tasha K words. And there's a little difference between, what's up, Mary? There's a little difference between the Cardi B lawsuit and this lawsuit. And what a lot of people aren't reporting on, because Tasha K has the name, everybody's saying Tasha K, but the main culprit is actually Meisha Shakes. She's the main one on the lawsuit. She's listed first because she broke the NDA. Tasha K is listed because of the whole extortion thing that she allegedly did. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a spoiler alert. I don't think Tasha would be dumb enough to try to extort somebody. I don't think she would do that. That's just me personally. But let me do a poll question first and then see what you guys think. And then we can talk about it later after I give you my perspective on it. Do you guys think that Tasha K extorted Kevin Hart? Yes or no? Or you could put, no, just do yes or no. Yes or no in the chat. Do you think that she extorted Kevin Hart? Right. And Tiffany, I'm so glad that you brought that up because there was a cease and desist letter that was actually sent to Tasha. He got to have something on tape. Right, Nicole? Yeah. Because he can't just go by, oh, somebody randomly called. Anybody can call, because this is what it's saying, that it's sometime in November, got a call saying, like, if you don't pay me 250K, we're going to go ahead and release the interview. Mind you, it was not Tasha. It was not Tasha who called. And it actually says, like, an anonymous person from Tasha K's camp. It doesn't say that exactly, but it says, like, an anonymous person from Tasha K's camp called over and was the one who said, yeah, Tasha and her crew called and tried to extort Kevin for money. Honestly, Tasha had already been talking about this interview, that she interviewed the assistant and stuff like that. She wouldn't then say she gonna put out the interview and then go back and, like, yeah, let me try to get some money out of him. One thing about Tasha, she actually sent over that interview to Kevin and his lawyers before it got released. Tasha sent that over to them to let them know, like, hey, this is the interview and this is what's going to be said. Tasha, before she releases something, like, since the whole Cardi B thing had went down, this was while she was in litigation with Cardi B, because I was on her Patreon. She would always run, like, the information through her lawyers first before releasing it. And the reason being is because you fall into things like this where it seems that there's some kind of extortion. She, her sending over the interview, I don't think they can count that as extortion or anything like that. But they're swearing that they got a phone call from somebody in her camp that said, yeah, pay us 250K and we won't release this interview. That's like KC calling me and then, like, like, yeah, we're gonna release some information. No, that's like somebody calling on behalf of KC saying that, we're gonna release some information on you, but if you pay us 250K, blah blah blah. How do I know this person is actually an associate of KC's? How do you know that for a fact? Did you run the phone number to see if the phone number matched to somebody in our team? Why was that person not listed? Because in the lawsuit that I seen, and I kind of snuck it, so that's why I'm not posting it. It didn't name the source of the person who called. It just said it basically they assumed it was somebody from Tasha K's team. This is totally different from the whole Cardi B situation, and this is why. Right, she definitely does. This is why this is different from the whole Cardi B situation. The reason why this is different is because Tasha was pushing that narrative that all this stuff was true. and that she kept on going and going and going with it and pushing it. Tasha literally just gave the assistant, in this case with Kevin Hart's assistant, gave her a platform to speak. And Tasha has left it at that. And then also something about his friend of 30 years that he threw under the bus. The friend has spoken out too. So you're not seeing the where Tasha's going heavy on like, yeah, you got some STDs, you got this, you got that. Tasha's not really saying the information that was on the video. It's literally the assistant talking. So these are two different things. So this is why he couldn't get Tasha K for defamation, only for the extortion thing that allegedly happened. Ooh. Driver's seat. You think the wife? Now she did make a comment, something to like she's not speaking on it, or she's ignoring it, or whatever. She did make some kind of comment. I forgot what Aniko actually said, but basically it seemed like she was blind to the BS. Basically, now from what I heard, because I haven't seen the interview of myself, but he basically had a shower where he could whatchamacallit, that he could wash off before he went in the house and all that stuff, and that he secretly got a baby and or fathered another child. A lot of stuff. It's salacious, and I think his case for the NDA would be okay. Because from what I understand in that Tasha K interview, there was nothing criminal in there. And the NDA just absolves you from any criminal activity. But if you're just telling somebody's gossip or somebody's tea or something like that, that's not a reason for you to break your NDA. Unless you were scared for your life or something happened to you, that's the only thing. So with that, that's a case. But with Tasha K, no, there's no possible way, unless you know a name of an associate, unless you have some way of tracking it that that person came from Tasha K's team, there's no way you can say that was Tasha K or somebody from her team. That could literally be anybody. Now, I know y'all were throwing names out there. I don't want to say a name that y'all threw out there, but y'all threw out a name of, y'all said a former associate. My, y'all petty. Y'all are petty. I love it though, but y'all petty. Y'all said there was a former associate that possibly could have been the one who did it. And I don't know that to be true. I can't say that's true. But again, from what I had seen, there's no proof that, yeah, Tasha K actually did. This is more of a thing where I'm thinking he wants to silence. This is kind of like TD Jakes. You striking people, you doing this and that. It's making you look guilty, because if you all like, I'm ignoring it, it's stupid, then ignore it. Why are you striking everybody's channel? But back to Kevin Hart, why are you even doing a lawsuit against Tasha K for alleged extortion, and you don't know that to be true? You don't know that to be a fact. Honestly, this extortion thing just seems like something that was thrown in just so that he can go over what you call it, just so that he can get Tasha K to shut up and not say anything. That's what it seems like to me. This doesn't seem clear cut across the board. How do we know that it was somebody from Tasha K's camp? 2024 is the years for people to be exposed. Ooh, Samantha, I agree. I agree with that. So how they're alleging that this is true, from the teaser, there was a part put in there where it said, when you don't pay, we have to get money by any means necessary. So they're trying to link, and what I'm doing right now is trying to actually pull that interview up. Hold on. Or that teaser. I can't pull the interview, but the teaser. Hold on, you guys. Okay.
The machine you worked for was the Harts. Yes. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. Nico Hart. Nico Hart.
Can she stretch me for a teaser?
It is time for Hollywood to hear this story, especially because a lot of people are locked in non-disclosures and they're not able to talk and protect themselves. Mm-hmm. But you have to protect the person you're working for. Where's your protection? But when did things start to turn up around there? The extortionist. I'm listening to Mario on the radio in the morning. I almost crashed my car because I heard him say that Kevin's best friend, JT Jackson, had set him up. In exchange for Jackson. All the charges were dropped against JT, but they weren't dropped against Kevin. They redug up, I guess, old LGBTQ jokes or something. Correct. That he was saying on Twitter, and they wanted him to apologize, and he said, fuck you. Haley is his publicist, so she called me. She was just like, hey, Meisha, have you spoken to Kevin? I was like, no. I was like, Dave Becky just called me, his manager. Why? And then she was like, the whole Oscar thing, Kevin needs to say an apology. He's about to lose Nike. The first scandal was with the first baby. Correct. The one in Vegas. Yes. So these other scandals. It's another one in the office. She's pregnant again. Correct. With her second baby. And he's still leaving semen stains all over the counter. Yes. Correct. Showering and then going home. Like, I told Anika, like, Kevin is cheating on me with the girl named Nick Sorgan. She's his flight attendant. She's on his planes. Does Kevin have a gambling problem or something? His game is poker. He gambled y'all money away and had to pay y'all half checks? Yes. Well, exactly. It was Leland. Leland was messing with our money. But I said, here she is.
Stop it.
She got it. She on vacation every day. When you see a bitch and all she do is post vacation pictures with no beside her, then you're taking the picture. She say, no, baby. Girl, you know I'm gonna take the pictures for you in many angles as you want, but I can't to ensure he don't go up in these mother photos. Right, Nico, I love you. I'm not gonna speak bad on her. Nico's pretty. Nico's my girl. I'm gonna let the winos judge. I'm gonna put up a side by side.
Now, him cheating or having an extramarital affair, can you break an NDA for that? Like, technically, I don't think that's criminal to have an affair. So if this is the basis of the interview, and I didn't hear the whole if you don't pay, that must be on Instagram then, or is there another teaser? But yeah, I didn't hear anything personally where it seemed that would be a case where you would break your NDA. Now, granted, that's on Meisha, but that's not on the Tasha part. Not unless there's other circumstances. Yeah. Like, I'm thinking maybe she had to cover up for you or something, but it's not making sense. And again, I want to give you guys that line on the lawsuit where it talks about in the teaser. Hold on, you guys. Let me pull that up. I turn on my camera because I don't want to go cockeyed it. Line 20, line 24. Line 24, and then line 25 references the ransom. I'll read it for you exactly. So line 22, during the interview, Kibi asked Shakes whether she was subject to any non-disclosure agreement, which would have prohibited her from disclosing the type of information that was the subject of the interview. Shakes acknowledged that she and the plaintiffs were in fact part of an NDA, but claimed the agreement had unspecified loopholes that she apparently contended and would enable her to escape the consequences of her brazenly violating her promises to plaintiffs and the NDA and confidentiality agreements terms. In or around November 2023, an unidentified individual telephoned a Hart representative stating that the individual was affiliated with Kibi and that Kibi had conducted the interview with Shakes, and that the interview included information or allegations that Kibi representative claimed would be damaging at Hart's reputation. The individual stated that Kibi would publish the interview unless Hart paid a ransom of $250K. So this is what they're alleging, that some random person, again, the person was not named, or they weren't, a phone number wasn't attached. I don't know if they could have put a phone number, but again, how do they know that that's an actual person from Tasha? Then line 24 said, on or, this is how they're linking it, Stephanie. Line 24, on or around November 17th to 2023, Kibi posted a teaser for an interview on YouTube, and then it has a link for the YouTube video, wherein she, along with Shakes, touted that supposedly salacious and damaging nature of the interview. The teaser video clearly was intended as a threat to Hart, that the more detailed interview would be published if the ransom was not paid. The teaser included a statement from Kibi at the 206 mark of the video, specifically warning that when you don't pay, we have to get money by any means necessary. And so they're linking that back to saying that Tasha obviously was trying to extort for money. That's what they're linking to. But again, Tasha did not say, I'm trying to extort you. Now, I'm wondering if it was edited out, you guys. Do you guys think like that trailer was edited or something? Because I didn't hear that part. Honestly, let me go back to the 206 mark. Hold on.
And these photos. Right, Nico, I love you. I'm not going to speak bad on her.
206.
Nico's my girl.
I'm gonna let the winos judge. I'm gonna put up a side-by-side wife versus alleged side bitch.
I love it.
And she's a side bitch because
Yeah, she was talking about being a side, you know what. I didn't hear it there. Okay, there's another clip. Hold on.
it's about you.
Becky just called me, his manager. Why? And then she was like, the whole Oscar thing, Kevin needs to say an apology.
Okay, that's the same thing. Yeah, I didn't hear it. Maybe it's on Instagram. I need to figure out how to copy that link. That's what the problem is. I need to figure out how to copy that damn link. But I didn't hear it there. Let me go to Instagram. Hold on. I just don't think Tasha K would be dumb enough to do that. I don't think that's necessarily in her character to try to extort somebody. Now, her saying, hey, I'm going to drop this video, you know, that's what actual reporting is. Like TMZ, they're supposed to do this. They don't do it all the time. But usually, like the big media outlets, what they'll do is reach out to the celebrity like, hey, we're going to drop this story. Would you like to make a statement? Because legally they can drop the story. If it's not nothing criminal, they can drop the story. But usually you're supposed to let the person know up front. Just like this video. What I should have done was contact Kevin Hart, contact Tasha K, contact Cardi B, and be like, hey, I'm going to make this statement. Would you, I'm going to say this. Would you like to make a statement? That's what technically you're supposed to do. That's what good media is. And so that's what Tasha did. I do know that she did that. Reach out and be like, hey, I'm going to drop this. Is there anything you want to say? But as far as extortion, nah, I don't think she did that. Possibly. That's what allegedly was being said. They said that, well, in the lawsuit it says that she was making $30,000 a year. 30,000 seems really low for a personal assistant. Is that how much personal assistants make? 30,000? In California, you still in poverty. Okay, it's out there. I heard it the other day. Okay, yeah, I gotta find the actual link of when she said it. But I don't know if that's extortion. What's up, Melanated Energy? No, I've been here. I was just live earlier. Well, I went live twice actually. Yeah, I don't know if that constitutes, okay, this is extortion. Like, you are extorting the people in A, B, C, and D. I'm gonna need more proof, more evidence of that. That whole call in somebody called and they tried it. Nah. Now, if anything, Tasha knows better because you got to remember, Tasha is still going through that whole bankruptcy thing. So everything about Tasha's finances is out in the open. She'd be dumb to risk her livelihood doing some shit like that. Now, I don't know if extortion affects your bankruptcy, but extortion is illegal in general. And that's not something that you want to even do. I don't think she'd be dumb enough. I think, and again, I can't find the clip. I think that whole if you don't pay or something like that, I can't say, oh yeah, that was referencing this moment or not. I just can't say that personally. You know? So it's interesting. All right, so I wanted to go ahead and move on to the Cardi B situation. Well, before we do that, let me ask you guys, do you think that Tasha actually tried to extort Kevin Hart or an associate tried to extort Kevin Hart? Yes or no? Okay, yeah. Oh, we got a yes. Simone said yes. Okay, damn. Yeah, I think he wants to divert the attention. I honestly wouldn't even have mentioned Tasha K in that lawsuit. If you want to go after the girl because she broke her NDA, that's completely fine. But why mention Tasha K in it? Like, yeah, this sounds like a deflection. At least for me, it looks like a deflection tactic. I believe she is motivated by money. She took down the Raphael Sadiq victims interview for money. Oh, I'd never heard about that. Really? Whoa. I gotta look into that New York chicken wing. I never heard about that. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, but I could argue that that's not an extortion statement standing on my head half sleep. Okay. All right. So this is the Cardi B thing when she was going off on her people.
Now you're making shit about a book, which is crazy.
Oh, this is actually not even the initial one. Because she told the people, F your book. Here we go. Strong language. Strong language.
And it's the same fucking duck, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fucking fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fucking fan base. Which I want to send me a fucking book just to talk shit on the fucking timeline. Did I confirm all this with a man? No. So why the fuck y'all keep talking? Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Shut the fuck up. Stupid ass motherfuckers. I'm about to fucking unfollow all of y'all because that's all I see. Y'all talking shit on my timeline. I'm searching my name. I'm trying to see anybody else talking shit. Nobody is talking shit but y'all. So shut the fuck up. All over my shit. Shut up. Y'all heard something out of my mouth? Bitch, I heard that I'm back with a nigga out my mouth. No. Shit is fucking annoying. For fucking 3 days, y'all been doing the same shit.
Thank you, Dr. Debo Cherry. Thank you.
Did I say I was back together with somebody? Did I say that? Did y'all heard that? Did I say it? Did he say it? No. No, can't worry touching me. No, tell me to come down. I told you to tell him, leave me the fuck alone.
All right, so we're gonna get into that, but we want to say thank you so much, Dr. Devo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Man, that was awesome. And Stephanie, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We're on the same line, Steph. She said if she wasn't getting paid even all of that little 30,000, that's very little, especially in California. You didn't pay me my salary, so I'm gonna get my money now. Yeah, not extortion. Yeah, I could see something like that. I could see that being a statement. It's kind of like if I gave Stephanie $20, right? I gave her $20, let her borrow and be like, hey, do you have my money? Are you gonna pay me back? And she go like, no. Then I go, okay, well, I'ma drag your ass on YouTube and and I'ma publicly embarrass you because you didn't give me back my $20. That's not necessarily extortion. It's an asshole move, but it's not extortion. Oh, look at me talking like a lawyer. Stephanie, give me your license because you ain't even good at your. Give me your license, Stephanie. I'll just play with you. But yeah, that's not extortion. That's not the same thing. What's up, Jackie? It's not the same thing. So yeah. All right. So going to Cardi B. So basically, she was mad at her fans. She's stating that her fans were the ones pushing the narrative that she's back with Offset and that they were upset. They were making comments and stuff like that, basically alluding to her, being a weak woman, always taking her husband back after he cheats on her and stuff like that. Granted, you would be upset if somebody is saying that you took somebody back, and they were like talking shit. It's all on the Twitter. They was like talking shit and stuff like that. And so these are actual Cardi B fan pages saying this because they're mad that she got back together with Offset. So she goes off. She says that she's not back with him. And she was like, Ken Barbie. Now, Ken Barbie is like Cardi B's personal blogger. Like, he is up underneath everything Cardi B. Like, I don't have any issues with him, but you'll see him fighting with Armand, fighting with the Nicki stands. You'll see a Ken Barbie, and like I didn't know who Ken Barbie was until like 3 months ago, but I've been seeing the name more recently now. And so with that being said, you're going to see like the whole Ken Barbie is like her own personal blogger and everything like that. And so she's like, Ken Barbie trying to tell y'all it's not, no. And so she's going off and flashing. And I'm all like, I get that you're upset, but you can't just be going off on your people. And then she talked about F your book, I don't care, and just going all off on Twitter. And I'm all like, yo, like Cardi, you are an A-lister. Like, would y'all consider Cardi B an A-lister? I think I've asked y'all this before. I consider her an A-lister. Why are you fighting with your fan base and all this other, like, and why you even that cool with like your like I see opening up and being yourself because again, she made her living off of social media originally. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you. She made her money off of social media. Like she was a girl, funny girl, she was the ex-stripper with the crooked teeth, all that. She ended up getting on Love and Hip Hop, and then that's when she came out with Bodak Yellow, and then she took off, right? But you were the funny girl on social media. This is how you made your money. Now, do I get mad with my subscribers and stuff like that? All the time. But I'm not going to go off and be like, F you and all this stuff. And I'm not going to do that. I'll be like, hey, y'all need to cut that shit out. Easily. She's a B- C+. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's everywhere. She's everywhere. So I would definitely consider her A-list. She's made it over into pop culture, so I would definitely consider her A-list. A-, but I would definitely consider her the A-list. But anyway, you made your living off of social media, and now you're screaming at your fan base, the fan base that you basically cater to, and they have your back no matter what. Yo, if anything, because you got to remember, Cardi B follows all her fan page. Not, I can't say all of them, but follows a lot of them. I'm pretty sure she could have reached out to them and be like, hey, take that shit down or take it back. Please release a statement. She could have did it privately and told them off or whatever. Why would you come out publicly and start screaming on the Twitter spaces about y'all need a... Even when if I was to yell at my subscribers or my fan base, I'm not their daddy. Cardi B, you are not their mama. What the fuck gives you the perception that you got a right to yell at them like you said? Because that was like, have you ever been cussed out by your parents? Your mama in particular, have you ever been cussed out by your mama? Like, that's what that reminds me of. Like, that's like my mama going off on me and cussing me out. And I'm just kind of like, well, no, this is like a stranger who thinks they your mama. This is like your boss. Have you ever worked for like an older woman before like that? No, it don't have to be like old, but like an older woman, and like you're young, first coming into the business, and they think like they need to mentor you and shit like that. And sometimes they take it too far. I've been in this situation where they take it too far and they feel like they need to be your mama and shit like that. That's what that seemed like when she was going off. Again, she had the right to cuss out, whoever she wants to and stuff like that. Or not cuss out, but be angry about the situation, saying she's back with Offset and it's not true. She has every right. Boom, that's fine. But doing all that and still doing the ridiculous public shit and yelling and like it's fucking childish. And at this point, Cardi, you need to be honest and tell us what's really going on in your life, because you're having a whole bunch of public outbursts. So one thing, it was you and Offset broke up, but there has to be something in you that's really going on.
Oh, I told you.
Hold on, let me play her other video that she made. Hold on.
Which is crazy. First of all, it's fuck both y'all books. How about that? But I just find it so fucking funny that y'all think it's so funny that I have to fucking scream at y'all and everything after I was having a good motherfucking day with my kids and all that shit. And what bothers me is that it's like, y'all think it's so funny because y'all kept dragging. I'm pretty sure that Ken Barbie was telling y'all privately, yo, she's not with Offset. She's not with Offset. But of course, y'all kept going because y'all want to fake try to prove me a fucking point. And no bullshit. I really think I should just talk to my mom. Y'all should just talk to my mom, because one thing about my mom, she will tell ya, when people try to fake teach me fucking lessons, like, oh, we're gonna do this shit on purpose so she could learn a lesson. You know what that makes me do? That makes me really be on some, you know what? Now I'm going to do it. Now I'm gonna fuck this nigga. I don't even fuck this nigga. Now I'm gonna fuck him. Because when people be trying to teach me a fucking lesson, it pisses me the fuck off. Don't fake trying to teach me a fucking lesson. Don't fake drag me. Y'all talking about, oh, we was dragging this. No, y'all was trying to drag me. Don't do that. Because then that shit makes me want to do shit on fucking purpose. For real. For real.
I agree. Don't do no slick shit. I agree with it.
Let me tell you something. Nobody was dragging me. I don't see the GP dragging me. I don't see people that don't fucking like me dragging me. All I was seeing is y'all for hours. It wasn't like, oh, y'all was pissed off and y'all dragged me for 1 hour, 2 hours. Y'all been talking shit about me for fucking 6 hours, trying to make fucking viral fucking tweets talking shit about me for hours and hours and hours and hours. Y'all insulting me. Then y'all put my fucking kids on shit. Then on top of that, y'all start insulting my music and y'all start insulting everything else. And it's just like, this is why I said from the beginning, this is why I haven't even been on spaces. This is why I haven't been on live talking to none of my fucking fans. This is why I haven't been on Station Head. This is why I haven't really been fucking with y'all. But then it's like, I should be like other fucking celebrities. Like, y'all be like, oh, she shouldn't be doing this like other celebrities. They don't do this. They don't address shit. Yeah, this is why I also should be like other celebrities that don't fucking talk to their fucking fans at all. Because I started being nice with y'all again. And guess what? For what? Y'all motherfuckers are sending me a fucking book so y'all could just fucking drag me 3 days fucking later. And y'all was dragging me. I wasn't even dragging anybody else. I was dragging me. But now when I went, I'm pretty sure I can't tell y'all that I was single. No, y'all had to fucking literally hear me outbursting telling y'all that I am. No, it was all fun and games. It wasn't fucking fun and games to me. And now I'm getting dragged by fucking everybody because I couldn't just shut the fuck up about something that I'm pretty sure the motherfuckers was telling y'all is not what it is. And now y'all gaslighting me. Well, she always commenting on this. She always doing this. She's always doing that. I don't see any other fucking fan bases doing what the fuck y'all doing.
She's admitted she has a toxic fan base.
I don't see them doing that. To their fucking face. But child, oh yeah, we trying to teach her a lesson. What fucking lesson, bitch? Y'all should really talk to my mom. My mom was trying to teach me a lesson, kicking me out the house. Guess what? She begged me to come back. I never fucking came back. Never fucking came back. I slept in a bus station. I don't give a fuck. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not fucking with people. Don't ever try to fucking teach me a fucking lesson.
Okay. All right, enough of that. Okay. So if that was the initial statement that she made and not just yelling and cussing people out, I wouldn't think anything of it. I'll just probably be like, yeah, you shouldn't probably address this publicly like this. However, you have to remember was it 2 months ago or was it like a month? I believe it was like I'll just say a couple of months ago. She said she was taking a break from social media. She, in fact, did not take that break from social media. And I feel that she needs to take that break. One thing I will say about Megan Thee Stallion, when the Tory Lanez stuff happened, she actually talked about how she had to take a break from everything because it was just too much and all the negativity. Cardi B needs to do the same thing. Like, if it's not promoting your album or promoting your music or a project you have working on, don't say nothing on social media. Beyonce doesn't even post her, and I know we always make Beyonce like the pinnacle, but Beyonce doesn't even post nothing. Her team, she has a team of people that do her social media and stuff like that. Maybe that's the way that you have to be from now on. Again, Cardi B got her start off in social media, so I see why she's more personable than somebody like a Beyonce. I think that strategy has worked for Cardi B, being so more personable. And I think that's why we like her. Like, wouldn't you agree? Her being personable was like her strong suit. I would definitely agree with that statement that I just made. Being personable has always been her strong suit. That's where she kind of excels further than other celebrities. I think actually last year Snoop Dogg was the most like engaged person on social media, but Cardi B would also be one of them as well too. So with that being said, it has been a blessing, but also a curse. And this is what comes with it. I couldn't survive cussing out, going after everybody. I have to pick and choose who I'm going to cuss out and go at. Like, if it's your own fan base doing it to you or they're doing something, then that's a reflection on the person at the top. You know, that's a reflection with the person at the top. And Stephanie, I don't know if this is the breakup was due to any cheating this time or anything like that, but there has been infidelity in their relationship before. I can say that, but I don't know if this was the cause of the whole breakup and everything like that. Somebody had made a comment on Twitter that she needed a therapist, and then she kind of reverted back all like, you a whole fan page, you need I gotta find what she actually said. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta find what she actually said because it had me cracking up. I was cracking up at it. I was all like, yo, when she dragging, I ain't gonna lie, when she dragging people, it's funny. But again, that's not for me. Do you guys care about Cardi B's out? Like, well, let me not say it like that. Let me say it like this. Do you feel that it's a bad look for Cardi B to be making public outbursts like this? Yes or no? Do you think it's a bad look or no? All right, let's see what the people said. Bad look, yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, pretty much everybody agrees. Like, it's totally a bad look for her to be going off on people and so like, why? Like, no, like, why are you doing that? There's other ways you can go about shit. I don't think it's a bad look when she shows she is vulnerable and she needs an outlet, but she shouldn't be online tearing down her fan base. Right, right. Okay, that's fair. I like that, Tiffany. I would agree with you. It's cringe because we aren't used to it. Mm. These people that she's pouring her heart out to don't care about her. Mm. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that she takes on a lot of weight, probably the weight of the world. As I understand, she's the one that takes care of her family. You know, hey Jag, how you doing? She's the one that takes care of her family. So with that being said, there's a lot of pressure when you're the one who take care of your whole family. And so when you have people attacking you or people going after you or people judging you for the decisions that you make, whether they're wrong, right, indifferent, you're going to flip and you're going to go off. But she needs to be able to find an outlet to that. I thought I found the thing. Damn, I didn't find it, y'all. Sorry. Um, but you need to find an outlet or somewhere you can go or somewhere where you feel comfortable enough. And are y'all hitting that like button and say I only got 2 likes? But some kind of alternative. I think this coming to the internet and cussing and yelling and screaming, nah, you didn't have to do that. Happy New Year's, Jag. If I don't talk to you before New Year's, Happy New Year's, definitely. If because my issue is that with having a fan base and having the way she came up through social media and stuff like that, she already knows how social media is. Now, granted, when I first started YouTube, I didn't know that you motherfuckers was crazy. I will say in the beginning, you know, y'all would make me lose my mind, and I probably would have went off like Cardi B and stuff like that. Trust me. YouTube, not even just social media. I don't have these other, believe it or not, I don't have problems on the other platforms. It's only this one I have the issues and I have the problems. It's only this platform. So when I came on YouTube, I did not know you motherfuckers was crazy. I did not know y'all was going to terrorize me. I didn't know that. If I knew that, I probably not saying that I wouldn't have did YouTube. I probably kind of would have been like, let me see if I can find some kind of other alternative. But now I'm stuck and I'm here. And shit, we gonna rock. We gonna rock like we always do. You know, we gonna rock like I always do. So it is what it is. So now thinking about it, I'm like, her being so involved in social media before the pandemic, before everybody, like early 2010s, you know, early 2010s, that's when she got started and stuff like that. She should know how social media is and she should be able to find that other outlet. I know if I'm really stressed out, I can talk to people. I know how to use my words. If I'm really pissed off, I know that I'm going to go off and probably say some shit I'm going to regret. So I will not say it. Now, do I make mistakes sometimes and I say some shit that I shouldn't say? Yes, of course. We're human, right? Cardi's human. We're all human. We say some stuff that we shouldn't say. However, when I become rich, I told y'all when I become rich, I'm acting brand new. This is why I ain't rich. But when I become rich, I'm acting brand new like I don't know y'all. I promise you. I'm acting brand new like I don't know any of y'all. Like, but being at that level, you would just think like she wouldn't care. I honestly wouldn't care. And it's not about the money or anything like that. It's these people on the internet. Like, do these people actually care about you? I don't think they do. I don't think they give a damn about you or they care about anything that you got going on. These people literally can give a. Of course, you got your fans who care about you, right? But for the majority who you yelling at, this is what went viral. It went viral to a whole bunch of people that don't give a fuck about you. That's where it went. It went viral. It went viral for all the wrong reasons, and you didn't get your message across. Now, there's still, of course, Cardi B accounts and stuff like that. I know a few of those fan pages did shut down their Twitter and stuff like that. But for the most part, you'll still see IG, Instagram, YouTube channels dedicated to like a Cardi B fan base. You're still going to see that. This is not going to destroy her career. And I'm not making this video because I'm all like, oh, Cardi ruined her career. Her career is over. This is more to say like, hey, you're being toxic to yourself. You're being self-destructive. This is going to hurt you in the long run. It might have hurt a couple of your fans, but it's going to hurt you in the long run. You doing these public outbursts, you going off on people, and you just cussing into. You ain't got to do all that. It's no reason for you to do all that at this point. Not this far in the game, not this far into your career, not how much success you have and how you have the world at the palm of your hands, and you're doing this. Don't be infamous, Cardi. That's my advice. Don't be infamous. Because once you take it to that level, it's over. It can be over. Now, that's why other celebrities have social media managers. Yeah, I think it's important in this case to probably have a social media manager. The next point and the reason why I'm saving this for last is because this is a more serious point. I don't know if you guys know who Love Jones is. You guys seen her in my chat, even on my channel too, the Love Jones. Let me find her link real quick. But she was jumped today. Before I went live, she had actually went live and explained on her Instagram. Her friend got arrested and taken to jail, and she jumped in the fight because her friend was being jumped. So she jumped in, and then that's when it all was chaotic. And Love Jones is saying, oh, you might see a video out, of me and all this other stuff. But it just lets me know, like, we're not really safe out here. And what I mean by that is she said that the women were allegedly jealous of her, and there was some stuff. I guess there was like a personal beef, and her friend was in a fight because of Love Jones, and the girls didn't like her friend being around her and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, just like we were talking about Cardi B being human, we're human too. Like, don't try to approach us or don't do the stupid shit when you see us in public. If you see us in public, say, hey, hello, how you doing? Or if you don't like us, just ignore us. Just ignore us. Just leave us alone. But to feel like, you're jealous or you hate somebody, and again, I don't know if these are people personally to her that personally know her, or these are people that watch her on YouTube. Again, I don't know. But again, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of hate in this world. And, and Love Jones is one of the pretty girls. So, yeah, I can see this happening. You hear that a lot. A lot of pretty girls get attacked or people jealous of them and stuff like that. So I hope that, in this situation, she'll be all right. She said she was going out for another drink. She did show that she did have a knot on her head. She did have a knot, and she did have a busted lip. But she still looked pretty. I mean, you can't deny that. I said in the T sector, I would put Love Jones in like the top 5 and like the best looking people in the T sector, because a lot of y'all ugly, including me. There's a lot of ugly mofo on here that ain't no good looking, and so and so with Love Jones, you see somebody like that, and Man, I'm glad that she's still alive to tell her story. I'll say that. I'm happy that she's alive to tell her story, and it could have been worse. I'll say that. I don't know what's going to go on with her friend. I did go to IG, and what it was is that her friend had not a carry, a license to carry, right, in the state of New York, but she didn't have the actual license on her. Now, she did not pull out any weapons to the girls. I don't, and that's the part that I don't know. Like, if they searched her car, or why were they searching her car and then seeing that there was a pow pow. I don't know. And so that's why her friend was taken into custody. So hopefully they work that out. Again, definitely prayers to Love Jones. I hope she'll be all right. She seemed like she's in better spirits. But she did state that she wanted to cry. Yeah, she did say that she wanted to break down and she was trying not to. So um they said it was going to be crazy this New Year's. I mean, it's always crazy during New Year's, but they said specifically it's going to be crazy. I don't know if you guys know, but I know in the Bay Area where I live, they said they're going to have more police out than they ever had before. So that lets me know it's going to be crazy. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to do a last minute go out, go to somebody's house, or I might just want to stay my ass home because somebody told me retrograde is almost over and there's something going on with Venus right now, but I should probably stay my ass home. Like, I've had a lot of fun this last week or so. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stay my ass home to be on the safe side. But y'all, just be careful out there. Be safe. Be careful. Um, just go to. This is what I'll say. Go to the places that you know is going to be a cool spot. Don't go anywhere where you think, and granted, she probably didn't know that some shit was going to happen, but try to go to places where you know it's going to be cool. It ain't going to be like, try to be careful where you go because you just never know when somebody going to try some stupid shit or do something. You just never know. Just be safe out there. That's the only thing I can really tell y'all. Be safe. Be safe out there because you just never know when somebody is going to try some shit. And if somebody tries some shit, you better windmill. She said she was windmilling. She said she was windmilling out there. You better windmill for your life. Don't let anybody do shit to you. Windmill for your life out there. I don't windmill, but I'm just making a joke. But but try to only go to the places where it's cool. It's a good area. It's a good vibe. Like anywhere where somebody gonna try to test you or do some shit, or even if you go to a party and there's somebody there that you don't like, avoid that party. Just avoid it. It's just best if you don't go. It's not you being a punk. It's not you being scary. Just don't go to that party. It's not worth it. I never go out on New Year's. We bring the New Year in as a family. Oh, that's awesome! In the house, right? That's the safest way to do it, Mrs. Bennett. The safest way. Avoid all that ish. So I say all that to say, y'all, make sure y'all have a wonderful, happy New Year's. It's midnight my time, so it's New Year's Eve now. I will be live tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a nighttime special or not. I don't know yet, but I will be live at least during the day. Y'all be safe out there. Like I said, go somewhere where it's chill. If y'all going out, or just stay your ass in the house, or go somewhere where it's comfortable and it's going to be a good time, good vibe, all that good stuff, right? Definitely prayers to Love Jones. Again, I don't think Cardi B is a horrible person. I just think she got to stop acting out on social media. You got to stop that shit. And again, Tasha K, she's going to be okay on this. That whole extortion thing, I believe that Kevin Hart is trying to cover up for whatever was said in the interview. Again, I didn't watch the interview, but he's trying to cover up. And so he's just listing everybody. If he wants to sue the former assistant, that's completely fine. That's in his right because she broke the NDA. It doesn't seem like he did any criminal activity, but extortion, and this is an anonymous person that called from. I could have been the one that called, as Tasha K's representative. Any one of us could have called and been Tasha K's representative and try to extort. That doesn't mean that's like. How do you know that for a fact? Did it say Tasha K on the caller ID? Come on, Kevin. Why your lawyer even see? This is when that's why literally they say, I heard in America they can only right, that's true, Tiffany. I heard like in America, like that's a thing, like we like to sue each other, like that's an American thing. I don't know if that's true, but it's starting to sound like it. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Deuces, but we out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Yeah, where's my outro? Here we go.